everyone, welcome back to another vlog of my life in New York City. So right now I am on the Upper East Side and I am heading to an appointment at a aesthetics place because I've been getting laser hair removal. So I've been going like every 6 weeks-ish, and today I need to go. So yeah, that's the first stop for today. Back in my apartment now, back on the pink couch. My appointment was fine, honestly. I don't love those appointments, but I feel like once all the appointments have been done, I'll be so glad that I did it. I already have noticed my hair slowing down the growth, which is really nice because I have very sensitive skin, so sometimes shaving over the same area can cause razor bumps and stuff, so I just feel like this is a good thing to do. So yeah, and it doesn't really hurt that bad. It's not like a pain, it's more of like a heat. But anyways, I'm sitting here because I have two things to unbox. One of them is a bit of a mystery item. I think this might be from Prada again. So if you guys saw, I will link the video up above. I unboxed the Prada Paradox perfume. I believe that this might be similar to that. So this is what I just saw. I saw this with this on top. I went like this and I saw the word Prada. First, let's open this green card. Prada Beauty's latest innovation captures the brilliance of light for your lips. Introducing the Prada Light Glowing Lip Oil Stick. Basically, it says it's an oil and stick hybrid formula infused with micro pixel pearls from the front, so you guys will actually see before I do. I see some tissue paper. Oh my gosh, there's like 4 products in here. So we have the Prada Paradox Light. They sent me 14, 16, 18, and 19. So going back down, 14 is white, then we have rose, pink, and brown. So let's start with white. Okay, they're very pretty. Okay, I just have to say, you guys, as long as I've had this YouTube channel, I never receive PR, and then going from receiving nothing to receiving Prada is just no way. And somebody asked me have you been reaching out to brands? I didn't reach out to these brands, it was just inbound. I got very lucky. Okay, this is the first one. I love that it's silver, and then this square around it says Prada on it, and it's pink. They are doing construction above me if you hear anything. Ooh, that feels so soft and moisturizing and just nice on the lips. It just looks like you have healthy lips, healthy moisturized lips. I love that. Okay, let's try one of the colors. 16 Rose. That definitely sounds up my alley. Okay, it's a pretty pink shade. So I don't know if you can see this here. It looks like a peachy pink. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it feels exactly the same, but this one has the lightest tint of pink to it. It looks like my lips, but better, honestly, this color is. I really like that. I feel like it's such a delicate sheer pink, a peachy pink that's just, I don't know, goes with glowing complexion. I love that. 18 pink. Okay, so this pink is a little bit darker. It's more of a mauve-y rosy pink. Oh my gosh, if you go all the way up, it says Prada on it. This is really pretty too. I don't know how I'm gonna decide which one I like better between the last one and this one in terms of the pink shades, because they're both just so beautiful. I think this one's just a different shade of pink. Looks like a lipstick case and it feels like a balm. Yeah, it says comfortable hydration, which makes sense. I'm definitely getting that. And then the last one here is brown, and this almost looks like a very light brown, like almost a reddish brown. And surprisingly, these shades, sometimes I feel like you think like, oh, a brown lipstick, like what would that look like? But it actually looks really pretty. Yeah, definitely a pretty shade as well. This is giving me like the glossy version of the Violette FR Calisson, which is one of my favorite lipsticks to wear and I wear pretty often on my videos. So yeah, I'm actually in love with all of these. I think that they're just beautiful, beautiful colors, and I can't wait to wear them more on my vlogs. All right, next package that I have here, I just started unboxing. It's a huge package for a little product. This I actually bought, but it is a mirror. It's just a little mirror to keep in your purse. I've seen these forever and I've always wanted to get one, but I just never did. But it is a Chanel mirror. So yeah, this is just a small little compact mirror, and it has like a mirror on both sides, so you can easily just see your face. If you need to retouch your lipstick, do everything on the go. One side is a little bit closer and then the other side is further away, so this is really nice. It does even stand up on its own like this. So that's nice if you need to stand it up on a table and just use it. This is so pretty and just nice to have to throw in the handbag. It even comes with a little pouch. So yay, I love all the little designer beauty haul, mini designer beauty haul. I've taken a quick train uptown to Union Square. There's some more like commercial big box stores up here. So Best Buy, Nordstrom Rack, Duane Reade, there's a Sephora down there, DSW, things like that. I've come up here because I need to go to Best Buy, little boring YouTuber thing. My external hard drive that I use to store all of my video footage and photos and edit all my videos and everything is full, so I need to buy a new one. So yeah, I usually like going to B&H for things like that, but apparently they're closed today, which I didn't realize. So yeah, Best Buy it is. So it's dinner time now. I am going to make some salmon, sweet potato, and broccoli. It's healthy, filling, and very, very easy to make. I already have the sweet potato and broccoli in the oven, and then for the salmon, I'm actually going to try making it in my new air fryer. So I just bought this from Amazon. The brand is Instant, and I already tried using it this afternoon for lunch. I made a like chicken wrap, like it was like the chicken was air fried and it was like kind of breaded a little bit and it was very good. So yeah, now I'm going to attempt to use it to make for dinner the salmon. All right, so first gotta plug it in. Then I'm going to do air fry, where is it, temp, do 400, and then time I'm going to do about 10 minutes. Alright, so that is going to preheat. So then while that's preheating, I'm just going to get out my salmon. And actually, I was going to put some olive oil and some seasonings on it, but I forgot that I actually bought one that is already marinated. So this is a like tequila lime, it said. So yeah, it looked good. So once the air fryer is preheated, I'll just throw this in and it should be as simple as that. It preheats so quickly, it just said add food. Alright, put the salmon in here with some tin foil. Salmon going in, and then it just says, so it just says 10 minutes at the top here, and then it just switches between the temperature and the time. About halfway through, it'll beep to turn it, but since this is salmon, I'm not going to turn it. I'm just going to let it go. Oven light. And then in here in the back is the sweet potato and broccoli. Sweet potato and broccoli just finished. I just poked this with a knife and it's pretty soft, so I know it's done. And the broccoli's looking crispy. All right, the moment of truth. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it looks good, I think. Let me poke it. Actually gonna do a little bit longer. 2 more minutes, because I like my salmon to be like well done, like completely cooked all the way through, and this was just a little bit pink on the inside, so just a little longer and it'll be perfect. All right, let's check it. Okay, I feel like that's probably good. Yep, it's good. So here is the final dinner. This actually looks really good. I'm very excited. I'm watching the new season of You, so I'm gonna watch that while I eat this. Hi guys, so it is Thursday now and I'm heading to a YouTube event, another one, which I'm so excited for. It is Shop Social Summit, I think it's called, and it's again at their offices on Pier 57. So their offices are just so pretty, so I'm excited to go back there and I'm excited to see what this is all about. I actually don't know what the agenda is like, what we're going to be doing, anything like that. So yeah, I'm just heading over there now and I'm going to take you guys along with me.
This town's so lame, I'm feeling so wired. It's 4 a.m., I'm not even tired. We're in your car, we can drive away. Oh yeah, we're almost there. I'm loving this feeling of something new. Just right what I needed. Take me there, we can drive away. Oh yeah. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the
Hi guys, good morning. So it is the next day now after the YouTube event, and the event was so much fun, really. It wasn't as big as the last one. So the last one, the summer house, was like a huge production with speakers and meals all day and brands and activations and things like that. This one was more of like a happy hour, like mingling, networking with some like speaker discussions, and I thought it was pretty insightful. The speakers were sort of just talking about like trends, and they had 2 big YouTubers who were talking about like how they like plan their videos and things like that, and we got to ask questions from the audience. And then we had like an ask an exec, like a YouTube exec, which was so interesting because honestly I kind of feel like the like YouTube and Google just feels like this sort of black box of like, I feel like I don't know how to like actually get information on things, and they were just right there. You could ask them anything. So that was pretty cool, I thought. Just like having that access to them like in front of me. I mean, there was nothing like burning that I asked. I mean, I didn't ask any questions honestly because I am scared to ask questions in front of a crowd, but there were a couple people who did ask the questions that I had. So yeah, that was cool. And then afterwards, well, it was just a lot of like talking and, you know, little light bites to eat. I met some YouTubers that were so nice. So let me see if I can find them. I subscribed to their channels. Hold on. Okay, one was Peachy Maddie. She was so funny, so sweet, such a nice, bubbly personality, seemed so kind. So yeah, she was really cool. She flew in from Las Vegas. And then I also met, so the first girl that I met, like the very first person I spoke to was Megan Weller. Oh my gosh, she is so sweet, so kind. And just like, I don't know, like a nice person, like someone I feel like I would be friends with. She lives in Pennsylvania, but just like took the train in. So yeah, I don't know, she was just really nice to talk to. She does like DIY content and then like lifestyle stuff, fashion and beauty related. She did the like Love Shack Fancy Stanley collaboration, a video on that, and like really fun DIY stuff. So yeah, she was so sweet. And then I also met someone who, someone whose content I probably, to be honest, wouldn't follow because it's Pokemon content, and I'm just, you know, not into Pokemon, but it was Super Duper Danny, and she was also like really, really nice and really funny. Honestly, they were just such nice people. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, I didn't actually follow these people online before meeting them, so this was my first time like knowing or hearing of them at all. But I feel like sometimes you almost like wonder if people online are nice also in real life, and everyone that I've met from YouTube has been, so that's just been really cool. I feel like, oh, and then I need my notebook. Oh yeah, so they gave me a notebook and I took notes. So two of the speakers that were like really big YouTubers were Cassie Thorpe and Amanda John. I feel like I might have seen their videos at some point, but I wasn't like, oh, I know exactly who they are, you know, but they were really insightful. They gave a lot of, you know, information and tips, and there was a whole section on the Nordstrom anniversary sale, because this is like YouTube shopping's thing. So it's like when it comes across the screen and it shows you a product that I'm talking about, like if I'm, I don't know, talking about this like Prada lipstick, for example, and it just like comes up, does a little pop-up on the screen. Some of the brands aren't available on it, but I'll see if this one is, and I'll put it actually on the screen right now. This is the clear one. Actually, I'm gonna put this on. Yeah, that's the thing about the YouTube event. But this morning, I am just really, honestly, I just put on a little bit of concealer and some mascara. I'm basically wearing no makeup because I'm going to a workout class. So I'm doing my usual Friday dance class. I feel like it's the perfect way to just kick off the weekend.
Do you want anything from Dunkin'?
You know what, actually? It's free donut day.
You want a free donut?
Like anything you get a donut. I was actually going to ask you if you're going to Dunkin', can you
Yeah.
get me a donut?
Kind of donut. You want strawberry frosting and sprinkles? Okay.
Yeah. Jenny, come on. Thank you. But anyways, yeah, I'm taking a dance class. Great way to start off the weekend. And then this morning already, I took Janie for a walk. I emptied the dishwasher. I started a load of laundry. I'm about to take the trash out, do a little bit more cleaning, things like that. And yeah, so that's the morning. Hi guys, so we are at a tennis court now. I took my dance lesson and I forgot to film it, but we came uptown to some tennis courts that are in Riverside Park, and if you guys saw my Hamptons vlog, Lyle and I took a tennis lesson there, and then so now that we're back in the city, we're like, oh, let's keep up with it. So we found an instructor. This is my first time meeting her and she seems super nice, so I'm really excited to do a tennis lesson.
Sometimes I make this life thing harder than it needs to be.
Good morning, guys, so it is Saturday morning now. Yesterday the tennis lesson was actually really fun. Yeah, it was just a really good tennis lesson, and I feel like I learned a lot of little tweaks of how I could make things better and my swing and all that. I don't think I got a ton of clips of it, and it was pretty hot out, so I think when I watched one of the clips back, it was like all foggy looking. It was pretty humid and hot out yesterday. But today it's actually a little bit cooler. It's in the low 70s and it's starting to rain a little bit outside. But anyways, the plan for today is Lyle and I are about to go grocery shopping because we are hosting a dinner party at our apartment for 8 people. And it's all of Lyle's friends. So yeah, we're doing it like a steakhouse vibe. So we're gonna do a big porterhouse, we're gonna do twice baked potatoes, mac and cheese, asparagus, and then for dessert we're gonna have a creme brulee. So it's gonna be really nice, but that is gonna be tomorrow night on Sunday. And so today we're gonna buy some ingredients and start prepping some food, and then tomorrow it'll be easier for us with everything prepped ahead of time today. So yeah, it's fun. We're like the first couple that's doing this, so it's a couple other couples and we're gonna rotate. So it's Lyle and I doing it first, and then we're gonna rotate to other couples' houses. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow, but today we're just doing all of the prep and I'm going to show you guys the process. So one quick thing before we go is that Lyle and I put together a shared notepad that has all of the notes for hosting. So first it has a grocery list at the top here of all of the groceries we need and a little check. And then it has here all of the recipes that we're using for everything that we're making, what we're planning to serve for drinks, and then what we're going to do on the tablescape, like what tablecloths and which plates we're going to use, then what serving plates we're going to use for each thing that we're serving, just so that it makes it all easier once it's planned out ahead of time. So with that grocery list, we're going to go grocery shopping. Alright, so as you can probably tell, it is nighttime now, and I just wanted to update you guys on the progress of everything that we're making for the dinner party. So, in the fridge here, we have prepped twice baked potatoes. So we've prepped it all the way up to this point where we need to put them in the oven. And then up here is the homemade mac and cheese. So that is prepped and ready to go. And then down here is the meat that we're serving. It is a prime rib, a ribeye, a big ribeye steak. So that should be really good. And then in the oven right now we have baking the creme brulee. So we're serving creme brulee. They're pretty big, so we're doing one per couple, so like each couple will share. And yeah, we're basically baking them, and then we're going to let them cool, put them in the fridge, and then torch them at the top tomorrow. So that'll be really nice. So yeah, that's everything up to this point. Tomorrow we will do all the finishing touches. So we're going to need to set up the table, prep the appetizer, which is like cheese and crackers, and just like, I don't know, tidy things up, do all of that stuff. So I'm actually going to leave you guys here, and I'm going to show that in the next vlog because that is happening on a Sunday. This vlog goes live on Sunday, so you'll have to stay tuned. Make sure that you're subscribed so you can see how the dinner party goes. Yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time.